Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to make a video talking about Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I don't want to get a whole bunch of dislikes and hate for this video, but it is what it is. These are just my opinions. Take them with a grain of salt. Now, before I begin the video, I want to tell you guys a funny story. Now, the person that bought me this game was my girlfriend for our 4-year anniversary. And I told her that I was going to make this video, or I was going to make this video and say why I'm disappointed in Star Wars Battlefront, and she was a little upset because, she was like, oh, wow, did I buy you the wrong game, and, I feel bad, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, it's cool, baby, I love you, and I appreciate you buying me this game. I'm still want to play it, and the reason that I want to make this video was because I feel that there's so much in this game that's missing, and it can be such a good game. It's like they almost got it, but they didn't get it. And now I want to get into the main topic of the video. I am extremely disappointed in this game. Now, to start off, the good things with this game, and I'm going to start off with the good, is the video or the visuals and the audio are phenomenal. Period. I have a 4K TV, and obviously this game doesn't, output in 4K, but it still looks, visually, it looks phenomenal. And then the visuals, I have a surround sound system, so it sounds very good. But as we all know, visuals and audio do not make the game. It's the gameplay and the actual content of the game. You can have a turd, and it can be in the highest video quality ever. It's still going to be a turd and it's going to stink. And this is a clear example of that. Now, I am a huge Star Wars fan, and that's what hurts me even more, is that something with the Star Wars label attached to it can be so underwhelming when it's supposed to be, or you assume it's supposed to be so epic. Now, the first thing on the list is there's only 4 maps, which blows my mind away. The Battlefield series, and the people that made the Battlefield series, EA, all their Battlefield games for the most part have like 10, 12 maps in their base game starting at least. And then when I was in middle school and high school, because I think that's when I had Battlefront 1 and 2, it was probably like middle school actually. And there was at least like 15 maps. There was a crap ton of maps on the original Battlefront games. And there's just 4, and you paid $60, and the thing is, they actually want you to pay another $50, or actually it was $60, and they want you to pay another $50 for a season pass to basically have 4 expansion packs with probably like 2 or 3 maps in each one, and then it's like you're supposed to have a full game, and then after you sell the full game, then you can have more features added into it later on down the road, but it doesn't feel like that in this game. It's like you have a half-assed game, and then they want to, charge you even more to play a full game, and I'm against that. Next thing on the list is basically the weapon system and like the attachment system is like mind-boggling bad. It's horrible. It makes you not want to play the game when you know that there's only a set amount of guns in the game, and there's only a set amount of attachments. There's no weapons class like assault, support, or a sniper class. It's just, oh, these are all the weapons, and once you progress through the ranks, if you play the game for that long, that's when you unlock them. That's something else that makes the game not that fun to me, is there's not, various weapon classes. All right, so my next point is actually going to be a positive point to this game. Is one thing I do like about this game is how they have basically like the vehicle assignments to players. Instead of it being in the loading screen when you die, and you basically click on which vehicle you want, you spawn in a vehicle by advancing towards objectives and getting tokens, and then you can spawn on the map once you get these tokens, and that basically makes people continue playing. Now, one of the complaints that I would have had if this wasn't the case was, it's not 32 versus 32 player maps no more, and the reason that 32 versus 32 player maps in Battlefield was a good idea was because basically people would just wait at the loading screen to get into a vehicle that they wanted, and a lot, let's say like 2 out of every 3 people would spawn, and then another third would just be waiting to spawn in the vehicle. And I'm guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that this new system of tokens for vehicles is a great idea. Now back to why I'm disappointed in this game. Uh, One of the last points I want to make is basically there's no campaign. And for a lot of people playing a first-person shooter or an online first-person shooter, this is not that big of a deal. Even to me myself, this is not that big of a deal because you don't buy these games to play a campaign. You buy them to play online with other people, period, point blank. I mean, that's why I buy the game. And then also when it comes to, and this is actually going to be the last point I want to make, is that the squad system within Battlefront is not there. Like there's a partner system where you have another partner, you spawn on them, but the squad system that you've seen in the Battlefield series is just not there. And I know that this is not a Battlefield series game; it's a Battlefront game. But you would expect that a company that made one of the best first-person shooter series of all time, which is Battlefield, would incorporate a lot of the elements that made that series such a success into a game that hasn't seen life for, I don't know, like 10 years or so. Because I think, the last time I played Battlefront, or I think the last one that came out was probably about 10 years ago. And I wish that EA would have made a game that I felt was complete and something that's deserving of having Star Wars attached to its title. But these are just my criticisms of the game. The reason I make these videos is because I hope that someone or a game publisher might see this and it might maybe change their views on stuff, or if enough people speak out against something that they wish might be different in not a rude way whatsoever. That's one thing that I always try to conduct myself, and I try to be cordial. I don't want to just be like one of those people who are like, oh, I hate this game, and fuck EA, and fuck this Battlefront game, blah 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 blah. I don't want to. I'm not that kind of person. I like to offer valid criticisms. I don't want to, because I think that when you offer it in a nice way, and then it's like you get further than just screaming or whatever, or being like a reactionary person or whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Share it. Tell me what you guys think. That's the most important thing I'm looking for, more so than the subs and the likes and all that just jazz or whatever. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.